You look at an average believer right now and you cannot point him to Christ. Neither can you point Christ to him. They don't resemble. It is impossible for a man of God to truly raise disciples and your church will not grow. The problem is that we focus too much on the numbers and we lose sight of what we should be doing to the people. So a man of God has 15 people, but he's so desperate about increasing the number that he is more focused on the increase in the number than he is focused on building the men. So what we do is that we begin to deploy strategies that are outside of God's principles for church growth. No longer concerned about the way and the system by which New Testament church grew. What we now do is that we devise strategies for growing what I would call the modern church. So we have the New Testament church that God instituted, and now we have the modern church that man built. And that modern church is only concerned about numbers. So we are willing to compromise on several things, even though it will eventually short-circuit the prosperity of discipleship in our church. But we are willing to cut short on it if it will increase our numbers. The command was, make disciples. In other words, disciples are made. It is a making process. The mere fact that a man is saved does not mean he has been made. The assignment is to make disciples. It is easy to get men saved. They only have to believe in Jesus as Lord and Savior. But it is different entirely making disciples. We would only prosper in territorial transformation and bringing the value system of the kingdom to influence the environment to the degree to which we have raised disciples. Paul told Timothy, and the things that you have heard from me amongst many weaknesses, commit this to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. Without discipleship, there is no faithful men, only unstable converts, here today and gone tomorrow. But discipleship failure produces more than weak Christians. It manufactures a kind of societal cancer. Undiscipled believers become carriers of this cancer, and they carry it into every system that they touch with compromise, with corruption, with carnality. Carnal Christians behave like mere men. They carry kingdom citizenship but operate with the fallen nature. They occupy the marketplace, but only to go there and function with worldly wisdom alone. They hold governmental positions and offices, and they govern with corrupt motives. The root cause of evil and backwardness in every society is discipleship. The cure is discipleship.